So for the last few videos, I've been asking people to leave a poem or something they've written in my comments. And I've been really looking forward to sharing something that somebody other than myself has written. So in the spirit of building community and doing exactly what I wanted to do from the start, I'm going to read you a poem that was dropped in my comments by Michael Koppelman. Truth be told, Michael's a friend of mine. He was the first one to do it, which is what friends do, right? But I still want one of you to do it. So anyhow, Mike's an extremely talented writer, musician, producer, and he wrote a poem. He's more of a songwriter, but he wrote a poem and he didn't title it. So I'm gonna read it to you, and I tell you, it really made me think. I had to reread it a few times to take what I wanted to from it, which is what's so cool about poetry. So this unauthored poem by Michael Koppelman reads, "Captured by each other, we thrust and parry around our center of gravity. In ellipses, our eclipses obscure our energy, dimming our center of gravity. We are close, closer still, until momentum has its will. And off we go into the ether, all alone we can't see either, but our orbit's getting sweeter, here we come again. Captured by each other, we thrust and parry around our center of gravity." Man, good job, Michael. I really had to give that some thought. It took me in a lot of places, mostly out to space, which kind of makes sense since Michael's also an actual rocket scientist on top of being a musician. I think about how we find each other and how we bring our personalities together, and we thrust and we parry around our words and our idiosyncrasies. And I think about that center of gravity is the relationship and doing what it takes to keep that together. And in our ellipses, you know, I visualize like the rings of Saturn or something, but our ellipses and how we might eclipse each other and obscure each other's energy from time to time, sort of dimming that relationship or that center of gravity. But, you know, we're close and we're close until momentum has its will, and it slingshots you around in space, like going back around the other side of a planet and being brought back to each other. And the orbit's getting sweeter, and here we come again, back to each other, finding what we captured, which is our relationship. And although we thrust and we parry, we're at our center of gravity. So I have no idea if anybody else will read this that way, but that's the way I read it. And I really dug it. And I like the fact that it made me think. And Michael, you're gonna have to tell me if I'm even close. But I hope you like it like I did. I really love the fact that Michael left the comment and the untitled poem. And I'm looking forward to, you know, reading many more from you guys. So there you go. Thrust and parry, people. Peace.